They feasted at Magnolia Table, they've ridden the boats down the Brazos, and now they're ready for their Baylor Bears to go to work here inside McLean Stadium in Waco, Texas. What a matchup we have today. Momentum has been building each and every week, and now these two undefeated teams will square off. As we'll see, the winners of 6 straight, the Houston Cougars, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the Baylor Bears. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Bears will kick it off to get us underway. And he's going to bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So Houston's will have some work to do after that short return. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
He stepped out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. Line getting set on 2nd down. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Snags it down the right side. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
And the Cougars are in the hurry-up. Now from inside the red zone. He's got his man. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. The Cougars have this offense rolling. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Knocked down after a gain of 1. They'll mark it at the 6. 2nd and goal for the offense. He's looking to throw. Just threw that one way too far. 6 plays brought them here. Now number 7 on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculated down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on 3rd down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup, accurate throw, and they get paid.
Lining up for the PAT. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. 7, Baylor, 0. He'll bring it back looking for help. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Baylor's offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Here's the handoff. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll try to get it through the air. Finds his target down the middle. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stops. And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. And wings it incomplete. Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. Looking to throw on 2nd down. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
And that is the way you set the tone. Man, early and often. Here in the first quarter, getting your first sack. Nice job by this defense. They had 4 last week, and it's looking like today it's going to be more of the same.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And how about this defense? Your offense goes right down the field, scores on the first drive, and now you come out, get a big sack on 3rd down, and force a punt. You talk about creating momentum early and shutting the home crowd up. Mission accomplished.
The Bears line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The give to the tailback. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Finds his man. It's straight. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Houston will be forced to punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. 3rd and short, they've got them backed up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that pass picked off. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
The Houston offense comes onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Coleman.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Caught behind the line. It's Jenkins.
And just no hesitation there by the quarterback, right? Primary target not open, so find your check down. Where's my running back? Yeah, I know I'm under pressure. I know I'm going to get hit, but I'm not taking a sack. I'm going to find a way for us to get a few extra yards here.
Houston sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the returner is stopped. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Makes the quick grab. Still running at the 40. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
And the Bears have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He'll take it himself. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll try to tack on one more. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Vanderbilt has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in Nashville. They're up by 7 over Florida. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Finds his tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a short and heavy tackle on the tight end. Bully ball on 3rd and short.
Man, this offense continues to do such a great job on 3rd down. One of the best in the country at it, and the reason why, they keep it manageable most of the time. 3rd and short, they can run the football, be physical, convert first downs. This offense has been so good on 3rd downs.
Give to the back. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. The running back, and wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. He looks that one in nicely.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. 5 yards away from another 3rd down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. Getting some heat. That's caught. It's Jenkins. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. Houston will be forced to punt. Signal goes into the air, and he makes the fair catch at the 10. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop, and now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's on target and complete. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. It's caught downfield. Open runway ahead. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they get it done with a big play, a 76-yarder for the score. He'll bring it out. It's Singleton. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
On second down, he'll let it fly. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Nifty little dance step. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Working the middle, it's complete. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. And the Bears have their offense in high gear. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Now on 2nd down and short. He's looking to throw. Got his man quickly. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? To the ground to try to pick up the first. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50+, and he did it with ease.
So they were able to put up the 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer. He'll loft one deep down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Houston. And once he got loose, it was all over.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Snagged in the middle, it's Porter.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. They'll try to run for it. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Caught in the backfield, it's Wilson. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Set up for 2nd and short after that completion. He's looking to throw, using the quick game. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. He's going to pass. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Works the middle. Breaks the tackle. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Gets it out quickly. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. The Bears trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. From the gun. Pressure coming. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bears! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
You just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision-making.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They're bringing heat. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Misfired on 1st down. Back to the air on 2nd. With the catch, it's Jenkins. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. One more snap coming before halftime. He's looking to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Waco. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to two of the best receiving core in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. And with that, let's send it back to the guys along the banks of the Brazos River at McLean Stadium.
Just about set to start the second half. Houston will kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got great speed. Got a little room. A dynamic return. Explosive, and got loose on this kick coverage team, and they were barely able to keep him from taking it all the way. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. From the gun, the running back has it. And the Bears get it past the sticks. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. He's looking to throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
Man, it's so frustrating as a coach because you go into half and you're like, listen, this is what they've been doing. This is what we're getting. Let's go out and execute. And what do? First drive, you throw an interception, you turn the field position to the other side, create momentum immediately. This is an absolute disaster to start the second half.
The Houston offense comes onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this route.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Houston wants to play fast. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Taylor. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. The Cougars are flying down the field.
And most importantly, they got the first. They've been getting pushed around up front this game and haven't created a lot of lanes to run the football, but you needed it. You needed that first down. You needed to get the sticks moving. You need to run some clock, so good job by the offense finding a little bit of space to get the first down.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Jenkins. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. They'll run it from the gun. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. And this veteran quarterback just overshot his man that time. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. Splits the uprights right down the middle.
That makes the score Baylor 24, Houston 17.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. They'll put the tight end in motion. Handoff to the single back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Oh, he had it, and he dropped it. Almost one of those big plays he's known for. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after him.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
Cover guys getting down to do their job, and they'll stop him at the 15. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going. Yeah,
let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. He'll just keep slinging it. Trying to get to it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
The Bears will punt it away on 4th down.
Punt formation to kick it away.
Fair catch called for and made. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
That last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. Houston will be forced to punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Grab behind the line. It's Porter. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Pulls and fires complete. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Dumps it off in the flats. The offense coughs it up. And the defense grabs it, and they're taking it the other way. Flying out to the left. The 10. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. The defense takes matters into their own hands.
Number 33.
This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender, seeing that ball in the end zone, your eyes get big as saucers, go, jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Kentucky is in trouble right now, and unless something drastic changes, we're looking at Wildcat on the menu tonight in Lexington. They're trailing by 14 to Oklahoma. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The back goes in motion. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Swings it out to his running back. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
big first down sack for the defense brings up second down. He's looking to throw. Gets rid of it. He makes the connection. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On third down, going up top. Moving away from pressure. Going to try to get it himself. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. And the Bears are rolling down the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. The Bears getting set on 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Gets it out fast. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
I love that from this offense. 3 is good. You're in field goal range, but now we're set up with 1st and goal because of great third down execution by this offense. Stay aggressive. Even when you get in this part of the field, when everything shrinks and gets a little bit harder, you still want to be aggressive.
And this offense is so close they can almost taste taking a 4th quarter lead, but they don't want to leave too much time on the clock for an answer. Touchdown, Baylor! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Man, oh man, what a day. His 3rd touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything. And padding those stats, and all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, it's a good day.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Quarterback on the keeper. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. First down here for the offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. At the 45 on his way. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the fourth quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
Makes his connection. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They'll throw it on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And the Bears pick up the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. You already have the lead. Scoring is always good, but milk the clock and it will be your friend. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. He'll run it to the right here and try to get it into the end zone. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. Hand off from the shotgun. Touchdown Bears! And they take it in for 6 more points. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. They're lining up to boot it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Throws to the wideout. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete. Offense in an empty set. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's taking a deep shot. And the pass hits, picked off. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. The most satisfying play in football, and they remain undefeated. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to win.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss on that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.